In concern about an increase in brown locusts which have invaded parts of the country. Now, while they're worried about growing swarms, they do say that the locusts do not threaten food security just yet. To unpack what all of that means, I'm joined tonight by Willem Symington, chairperson of Agri SA's Natural Resources Centre of Excellence. Willem, a very good evening to you. Welcome to Newsfeed PM. So, has the situation improved at all?
No, we are still in the midst of a big outbreak of brown locusts, but I can confidently say that the government, with the aid of organized agriculture, is doing their best to contain these outbreaks. The outbreaks are mainly in the eastern, western and northern Cape, in the drier areas of the country where we've got natural grazing. And at this moment, although the swarms are very big, I feel confident that the control measures are in place and working as it is.
And is this common occurrence, Willem?
Yes, this is a natural phenomenon. Whenever we've got very good summer rainfalls, like we had this, during the beginning of this summer, together with the warm weather, you get the outbreak of brown locusts in South Africa.
And the line has been this week, since we got this news, at least those of us who aren't in the affected areas, has been that it does not affect food security just yet. What would it take to change that situation?
No, at the moment the losses are significant, but it's natural grazing that the locusts eat as part of their daily existence in our veld. But what we've got to make sure is that the big swarms don't reach the crop growing areas of our country. In the Orange Free State and along the big rivers in the Vaal and the Orange River. We've got to make sure that the locust swarms doesn't reach those areas.
And I wonder how successful you would be in making sure that doesn't happen, because one of the concerns I was reading is that this sort of outbreak spreads quite quickly.
Yes, but at the moment we've got a good system in place. Government has got a good system together with the farmers, the agricultural sector. And swarms are being dealt with as they are spotted. So at this stage, I feel comfortable that although the outbreak is very large, the control measures are in place and working.
Just in terms of multiplication, so to speak, from when the outbreak started to where it is now, how rapidly has that happened?
No, this is the thing is why you've got your control measures should be a yearly or whenever there's an outbreak, it should be in place. Because if we just leave these swarms, they will multiply very quickly on a year-on-year basis. And then we can, over a couple of seasons, and we've got outbreaks that follow one on the other, you will have a cumulative effect that the swarms will reach a stage where we can't control them anymore.
And so
but
far,
we're very far from that.
Pardon me, you so far said the affected bits, so to speak, are grazing, natural grazing, not crops yet. But in the instance, as far as crops are concerned, are there specific crops that these locusts would be drawn to?
There's anything that's green and anything that is grown in South Africa is locust feed. There's no specific crop that is not in danger of being eaten by locusts. But we know that our biggest crops at this time of the year is the mealie crops.
Is it a process of natural elimination or waiting for pesticides? Some suggestion that perhaps we need to have them sprayed with pesticide from helicopters and the like. Is that the best solution, or just to let them die out naturally or move to another area?
No. The best solution is the control measures that, as there's being practiced at the moment, by spraying these swarms as soon as they are detected, hopefully while they're still hoppers, because it's easier then, but even when they reach the flying stage, is to spray them with pesticide.
Thank you very much, Willem Symington, chairperson of Agri SA's Natural Resources Centre for Excellence. Thank you for your time.
Thank you very much.